Hey everybody. Well, it's Sunday. So tomorrow I'll weigh, tomorrow morning. Got up this morning and went to a biker's church. Rode my bike, of course, which absolutely was wonderful. I can tell already I feel so much different on it, losing the little bit of weight that I've lost. My back don't hurt. I can ride it better. I'm just very comfortable on my bike now that I hadn't been in a long time. So that's great news for me, because I'm fixing to be on a whole lot more. Finished off last night, Saturday night, with one of my recipes that I had put on Facebook was a keto chili with no beans, because beans are bad for you. They're good for you in one way, but they're bad for you on this diet because they're full, tons of carbs in a bean. All kinds of beans. They're just, look at them. It'll blow your mind how many carbs is in them, man. And used to eat beans and rice. That was one of my favorite. And of course, the rice with the starchy carbs and then the bean with the carbs. That's terrible. No wonder I was so big. But anyway, I made that last night. It was off the chain good, and the recipe called putting cinnamon in it, which I ain't never in my life put cinnamon in chili, but I said, screw it, I'm gonna do it. I did. Absolutely off the chain. It was a good recipe, and I had to add some fat to it because I made it with deer meat, and deer meat is so lean, it has no fat in it, so I had to add some fat. I added some good fat with olive oil and some butter, and I even put a little avocado oil in there too. So I had to get the fat content up, and it was delicious. I loved it. I just ate a big old bowl of chili with cheese on the top, and man, that was off the chain good, and it was very satisfying. So I did that last night, and I made enough that I got a huge pot left that I'm going to have that tonight for supper. But starting today off, oh yeah, and let me back up. I had told y'all on the last video that I screwed up, thought I could have some tequila, to kind of just relax and get the stress off of me and let it go. And because tequila doesn't have carbs, well, the alcohol itself destroyed this program, knocked me out of ketosis completely out. Like I said, I used to run from 1.0 to 2.0, well, all the way up to 2.5, which is absolutely wonderful with my ketones. Well, after that night of drinking a little bit of tequila, it knocked me to 0.1, which is, you're not in ketosis at all. And it really, man, it freaked me out. I'm like, God, I've ruined everything I've worked for these last 3 weeks in one night, being stupid. So I told y'all I would check it again. I checked it that morning after going out, Friday night. I checked it Saturday morning. And of course I got right back on my program and did everything I'm supposed to do. And I'm lucky. My body is adapted so well to being fat adapted that it went right back to 1.7. So the good news is I recovered that one stupid night by doing a stupid thing, thinking I could get away with it. And I went right back into ketosis, and went right back to 1.7, which is off the chain good. So I recovered fast. I'm lucky, because some people don't recover for a long time. So that's great news for me. So that got me recharged, of course. I like it when things go my way and they work out. And right now I need everything I can get to go my way. But like I told you, man, I'm in a good space. I'm in a good mental space about all this crap. So I've got my stress level down. My blood pressure is starting to come on down where it should be, which I'm happy about that. So I can get back on track to get off my meds. That's my goal, as fast as I can, but do it the healthy way. And so this morning I got up going to church, and I went ahead and had a nice omelet. Actually, Kelly made us breakfast. We had coffee, and we had a nice egg omelet, just with Basically, it was eggs with bell peppers in it. A couple, 2 or 3 different colored bell peppers. I think it had yellow, red, and green in it. And they all have different carbs, and they all have different things. So you got to check them. And they all have different sugars, so you got to check them. It is a vegetable, and they have a little. But you can have them. It did not have onions in it. It did not have mushrooms this morning. It just had the bell peppers and cheese. Some real good real cheese, So we shredded up some cheese and put in there. It was really good. So that was my breakfast, and then I took off for church. I rode my bike up there, met a bunch of other bikers and a few friends. I had a few friends there. So it was very nice, a very good service. I really enjoyed it. I needed to go. And got done with that, and I had to get back to the hospital for my dad. He's got pneumonia. He's 86 years old. That's not good at 86 years old. And he's actually got the flu and pneumonia, and his sugar was 380. So he was all out of whack. So he's in the hospital right now. So I went there, and my wife went with me so she could check on him too. And we went up there and spent some time with him, and then it got lunchtime. He got his lunch, so we left. And we went and got lunch. So we went to she wanted to go to this like a buffet restaurant, and I said, that's fine, they got plenty of meat. And I went there and I got 1 piece of smoked chicken, a small thigh that was very small. I got a tiny little bit of pulled pork with no sauce on it, no barbecue sauce, just straight meat. And I got probably about 4 inches of a smoked sausage, just meat. And then I got some boiled cabbage. That's all I had. I stayed away from everything else on the buffet because there ain't nothing else in there good for you. But all of that was very plain, no sauces, no nothing on it, just meat. And I ate that, and I put all that in my calculation. It come out perfect. It was a little low on the fat because there wasn't a lot of fat. And I did eat the skin on the chicken to get the fat, which I added that in there, and that helped. But it was still a good keto meal. I'm right where I want to be. And then my plan is now, tonight, I'm going to have that chili. And I think tonight I'm going to take a big old scoop of that chili and put it over a small little salad, of very dark green, with spinach and kale and stuff like that, spring type salad. And so I'll have kind of a taco chili salad. That's my plan for supper, and that'll be my whole day, all of my meals. And my sugar's perfect. That never changed. The alcohol didn't change that because there was no carbs in that alcohol. It was just the alcohol that changed my ketones. For some reason, alcohol stops ketosis. I don't understand it, but I know it works. I know it happens because it happened in me. That's really the only thing it could have been. So I won't do that no more, which I don't need to anyway. I don't need alcohol to have fun. I don't have to do that. It was just really I done it out of stress, and really I'm okay. I got it out of my system, and I'm quite fine with that, and I'm in a really good headspace right now. So it's onwards and upwards. That's I got a whole lot more going on in my life now than I had before. I'm starting a new life health wise. Well, I guess I'm starting everything new. Hey, got to do what you got to do, man. But I'm gonna enjoy life. I'm gonna enjoy it a whole lot more because I'm gonna be healthy. That excites me. That gets me motivated. That I'm gonna be healthy and I'm gonna be drug medication free. You mark my words. I promise you, I will be free of these meds. I am not gonna stay on these meds. I don't care what the doctors say. I know number one, my body's capable of healing itself if I'm feeding it right, and I am feeding it right. I just got to quit doing alcohol crap. No more of that. I'm done. And hey, I'm gonna have a good life. I'm gonna have a fun life. I'll be able to enjoy my motorcycle more. I'll be able to enjoy trips more. I'll be going to rallies now and just be by myself. Me, my bike, my camper, so to speak. And I'm gonna have fun. I just ain't doing all the partying. Well, I'm gonna party a different way, just not alcohol. And I'm gonna eat very well. when I go, because I do go camp, and I will be taking a grill, and buddy, I'll be eating like a king out there. And but the keto thing, look, it's still working. Nothing's changed as far as I'm not hungry. I'm very extremely satisfied. Really, honestly, for once in my life, I'm satisfied. You know, because the other way I ate, I would eat, and I'd turn around and want to eat again, and I wanted to eat again, and I never really could get satisfied. Now, I'm extremely satisfied. I feel better. I can't explain to you how my motorcycle ride was today versus what it used to be. It's 100% different. You know, I'm doing something I love to do and I want to do, and before it was kind of miserable. I felt terrible. I could barely do it. You know, it was just uncomfortable. Well, it ain't no more. And I don't know how much I've lost. We'll see Monday, but really I've only lost 18 pounds up until whatever it is tomorrow morning. I'll check it. And but the first 3 weeks was 18 pounds. Well, hey, I can't wait till I get the next 18 off. I can't wait until more things come in line with my health. But this experiment is very interesting to me. It is going very well. Most of it is what I assumed, but except for the alcohol, that kind of caught me off guard. I didn't expect that, because I searched so hard to find something to drink that wouldn't affect me. Well, it does. So bad news, bad news. Alcohol and this keto diet does not interact well together. And you know what? Honestly, I'm trying to get healthy. I don't need alcohol anyway, because alcohol really is a type of poison to your body. It really is. It affects your body in a poisonous type of way. So I'm okay with that. I've never been an alcoholic. I've drank a lot in my life, but I ain't never been an alcoholic. I can quit anytime I want. I just stop. I always have. I don't really have an addictive personality, except maybe women. So, hey. But anyway, we ain't gonna go there. So, it was no big deal to me to just say I'm done. And when I did, and I really had. That was my first time in a long time, and it was just out of stress and stupidity, and that won't happen again. I'm stronger than that, and it's really funny, you know, like going to this restaurant today. You can go pretty much to any restaurant as long as they serve some kind of meat with no sauce, whether it be baked chicken, you know, or steak, or just a hamburger patty with nothing on it. You know, just the hamburger patty and some cheese, hopefully real cheese. You'll be okay. You can do this. You can do this in your life on a daily basis. You can stay on this program and still go out and enjoy a meal with your friends, or, you know, whatever. Just stay away from the bad stuff. That's all you got to do. You know, think a little bit. Just order, you know, like when I ordered, you know, the Red Lobster, no biscuits, and I just want the lobster and the shrimp. I don't want all the side dishes. I don't want the rice, the pilaf, or I don't want the, you know, the baked potato, or French fries, or onion rings. I don't want none of that. I want just the shellfish. And the same thing at this restaurant. I got just the plainest smoked meat I could get, and that's it. Nothing on them but smoke. No sauces. And they were great, you know. They were delicious, and I got full. It was a great lunch. You can do the same thing. You can make this work in your life. This is very workable in your life. And that's why I'm sharing this, because I'm doing it. I'm doing it on a daily basis. I'm living this life. I'm walking the walk. And if I screw up, like I always told you I would, if I screw up, I will tell you. I don't care. It doesn't bother me, you know. We're all human, and we're all going to screw up, and I screwed up with the alcohol. But thank God that my body is so already in just 3 weeks, is so well fat adapted, meaning it wants to burn fat, and if you let it, it will. My body loves it. And that I jumped back from being a 0.1 to a 1.7 within 1 day. Okay, that morning, from the alcohol, drinking it that night, that morning, it was terrible. I wasn't in ketosis. By the end of the day, I was 1.7% back into ketosis, which is right where you want to be. That is the perfect zone to be in. You can't get no better. So, that just tells me my body is really enjoying this and loving it, and it wants to be in ketosis. It wants to burn the fat. So, hooray for me. Because I was worried about that. Well, hey, the results are in. It worked. So, today is just, I'm sitting here by myself right now, just kind of relaxing. Did my church, did the hospital, had lunch, and now it's just, I don't know, I got doing some laundry, just little things in my life. And I still have a ton of energy. My energy level is where it is, and I wanted to start exercising this week, but I have not. Be honest about it, I have not. Haven't done anything out of the ordinary. But now I got to do that. I want to do that. I got to get that going. I truly believe I have enough energy and enough stamina to be able to go work out. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do. My plan was to buy a whole set of dumbbells from, say, 30 pounds up to about 70 pounds, and just have those and do nothing but dumbbell workouts. The bench press, incline, do all the very core weightlifting exercises with those dumbbells. It's easier for one person to do it. It's safer. You don't need a spotter and all that. And that's what I was thinking about. But that's probably about $500 for a rack of them things. So hey, right now, moving into a life of just me, I got to be a little more smarter with my money. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm there's tons of gyms today that you can get in for like $10 a month. So hey, $10 a month is a whole lot better than $500 or $600 plopped out of my pocket at one time. So plus I'm fixing to start building me a new residence, a house. So I need money for that. So that's in the works. Hopefully, maybe this week coming up. Don't know yet. I'll check onto that. Maybe I'll check on that Monday, and then I can get going there. I just hate to go to gyms. I'll be honest with you. All big people hate to go to gyms. It's just it's a mental thing. And pretty much every big person in the world will tell you that. And I'm honest about it. I'd rather just do it at home. I think I'd do better at home because then it's right here. I don't have to get in the car. I don't have to put on shorts. I can just go outside and do it. And I can dress the way I want to. And, everything's here. That's where I'd rather do it. But I may not be able to start off that way. I may end up that way. But anyway, that's what I got to add now. I've got to get the exercise in. It is very important. For a lot of reasons. Like I said, I'm going to have some issues with extra skin at the end of this journey. Well, it's never going to end, but you know what I'm saying. When I get to that point where my body levels out and whatever weight I am, that's what I am. A healthy weight. I don't know what that's going to be. I can't say, well, I just want to be this weight, because it don't work that way. If I lift weights, that's going to help my skin. It's going to help the loose skin. It's going to help draw it up. It's also going to fill in a lot of the skin places with extra muscle, and I need some muscle. I've lost a lot over the years doing the yo-yo diets, because unfortunately when you do starvation type diets, you lose muscle mass. You actually will lose the muscle mass before you lose the fat. You retain the fat and lose the muscle mass. Well, I've done that. I've lost tons and tons of muscle that I need back and I want back. And with this program I can do that because, again, not trying to repeat, but again, I'm kind of getting my hormones right, with my HGH, my testosterone, which is very, very important for growing muscles. So anyway, that's the plan. It's been a great day, absolutely wonderful. Looking forward to tomorrow. Now, tonight is Sunday, so that means tonight when I have my big old chili meal, however I have it, with some cheese, then that's it. And Monday is back to fasting, in intermediate fasting, 16 to 18 hours, and then back to 2 meals a day instead of 3 meals for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then of course 24 on Thursday, and then we'll start this thing all over again for another weekend. Just no alcohol. That shit's gone. So that's kind of it. Like I said, I'm still doing this on my phone while I'm at home until I can get a little better situation here to do that with, and I will. I'm working on that too. Just takes money, man. Life takes a lot of money, and you know, love to have more of it, but maybe someday. But anyhow, good luck to everybody out there. Thanks for supporting me. Just thank you for watching. Hey, I hope I'm helping you. I really do. I really hope I'm helping somebody. If I can help one person, that's very satisfying to me. I want to help everybody I can. I would like everybody that definitely has been unhealthy like me and in my situation to be able to hopefully learn from this and watch me and maybe get the motivation to do it for yourself, because you deserve a better life, just like I do. You deserve a healthy life. You deserve not to have to go to the doctor, not have to be on meds, just like I deserve it. We all deserve it. It's the way we're meant to be. We just got to let our bodies heal ourselves with the right foods. Keeping it keto, just do that. Research it. Do what I've done. Research it. Yes, I'm trying to help you, and I really, really want to get to doing some full-on cookings, and that's coming. It's just I got to get the right place to do it. But it's coming, and I want to do some full-on cooking little shows, so to speak, that I'm making these dishes I'm making to show you how it's done. There's some things I want to make, that recipes I found, like I absolutely love sweet potato or pumpkin pie. Well, I found how to do that now, keto, where I can have it. We're going to find out how it works. We're going to find out how it tastes. There's also some like chocolate puddings I want to make. We're going to do that, and I will put that on video. I will get this stuff set up so I can have some better content, some more content, and hopefully show y'all how I'm doing it. That's what I want to do. So until then, y'all have a great day, man. Just live it up, live life, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. See ya. Bye.